Get an up-close look at those roads that are still a big concern this morning. Let's head out to Matthew Torres. He joins us live this morning from Belle Meade, and I know you've seen quite a few trouble spots this morning.
Plenty of trouble spots. We've been driving around the primary roads. Those look pretty good, but when you pull into the side roads this is where it gets really tricky. Now we are here just off of Richfield Drive, not too far from Brook Hollow Road. Brook Hollow Road in Belle Meade looks fantastic. It looks clear, but then you drive around this part here and it looks night and day. This is, you see the chunks of ice still, big chunks of ice that are still stuck on the ground this morning, and so that is something you really have to watch out for, especially when driving along the side streets. We've heard from numerous viewers this morning just some examples of what people need to watch out for, but this is just something that really is sticking out this morning, so definitely be careful. Really, a side note, if you are stepping out of your house this morning, watch where you are stepping, because I myself have almost slipped several times this morning. But you can imagine public works crews will continue working throughout the morning to make sure secondary routes are taken care of. And this is pretty much a prime example as to why metro schools are closed this morning. In addition to that, MTA buses will be operating on its normal snow routes this morning. So that is somewhat of a good news if someone doesn't want to drive, but they can certainly take the bus as well this morning. We will be out on the roads again in the next half hour. You can see from our perspective behind the windshield as to the type of roads we're seeing across Nashville. For now, we are reporting live in Belle Meade. I'm Matthew Torres, News Channel 5.
All right, Matthew, thank you. Important information now for Metro parents. The school district will continue its emergency food distribution plan today. Second Harvest and Metro schools will hand out boxes full of non-perishable items from 2 to 5. Some of the distribution sites have changed, so make sure you check newschannel5.com for a list of those new locations. And it's back to business for the Nashville Farmers Market today. Over the weekend, it opened its doors to those in need of a warm place to stay. It was just one of several places across the city that served as a shelter. Again, regular business today. Be careful when you hit the roads this morning, because there are still spots that you're going to have to be careful of, and we've mentioned that with Dave and of course with Matthew. Places like Pinhook Road in Antioch, well, it has a lot of snow and ice as well. The trees have been blocking the sun, so it's not melting as quickly as others. Homeowner Manuel Flores hit the pavement yesterday, laying down salt to try to make it more drivable for neighbors.
I'm just trying to keep my neighbors from getting stuck, trying to keep everybody from colliding into each other, getting stuck on the side of the ditches.
And as you hit the interstates, keep an eye out for some abandoned cars that are still left out there. Several drivers had to leave them behind after getting stuck on Friday. Many have since been moved, but as you can see, there's still a few on the side of the road. And this is what it looked like. This is I-65 just past Old Hickory Boulevard yesterday, so keep that in mind. And we caught up with one truck driver who says he's still stuck in Jolton.
I was climbing the hill, got stuck in the ice, lost my traction. That was the end of me.
Britton Lang says he and another truck driver got stuck on White Creek Pike Friday. He says every time he tried to move his truck, the truck started to slide toward the guardrail. A tow truck tried to help, but they got stuck too. Lang tells us the tow company told him they won't come back out until the road's treated, but the county says it won't treat the road until the trucks are moved.
We got the county and tow trucks arguing with each other, and each of them saying, you do your job first so I can do mine. Well, we're just in a stalemate.
Lang says he just hopes the snow and ice will melt enough today so he can move on his own, and hopefully with those temperatures in the 50s, he'll be able to. The winter weather, though, continues to cause problems for air travelers. More than 1,000 flights are already canceled across the U.S. this morning, and about 20 of those are at Nashville International Airport. So before you head out the door to the airport, make sure you go to newschannel5.com. There you can find real-time flight information, and I believe there's some 1,200 flights across the nation that have been canceled this morning, so keep that in mind.